June the 15th, 2017. Time to kick off another trading day with our disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. So here we are. The overnight news, inflation in the EU is below forecast. Great Britain's retail sales were minus 1.2%. They're expecting a small growth. The trade balance in Europe shrunk. China injected some 900,000 yuan without raising interest rates into their banking system. So the biggest news overnight, supposedly, that has led to the selling in every market is Mueller is investigating Trump for obstruction of justice. And this is death by 1,000 cuts. If and when this idea gets discarded, there'll be another one there. It's just never going to stop. Trump is not going to be able to implement his programs anywhere near the speed that he needed. You know, they say an incoming president has a couple hundred days to get something done. He just got his full cabinet. So the name of the game is to delay and to obstruct and to muddy the waters as much as you can to make sure he gets as little done as possible. Because if he is to implement what he promised in his campaign promises, it would be good for economic growth, and they don't want to see that. So Trump's being investigated for obstruction of justice now, and that supposedly is why all the markets except for Shanghai's sold overnight. We have lots of news today. Jobless claims 243. Philly Fed 26. Empire State Manufacturing Survey 5. Industrial production plus 0.2. Manufacturing production plus 0.2. Capacity utilization 76.8. I had import-export prices. Import minus 0.1. Export plus 0.1. No one will care about those. Housing market index at 70. That one could come in higher. These could actually come in lower. Those could come in lower. And who knows about jobless claims. So right now the market is selling. Part of the overnight financial press meme is that Janet Yellen's programs to increase inflation over the last 2 years have not met the Fed's stated goals. Well, yesterday's interest rate increase helped the Fed meet their inflation goals. Increase interest rates, you typically slow economic activity. So anyway, that's why they're selling treasuries. After a trend day, we expect a pause day. I believe that'll be the case. So where do we buy it? We've got that high right there at 22. We've got the breakout here at 14. So 14 to 22 is pretty good support. So we'll put our first buy at 20 to 24. And our second one at 13 to 17. On the sell side, 27 to 31, sell 1, 3 to 7, sell 2. We do live in interesting times, to put it mildly. Looking at the 30-year. Okay, we've got this low down here at 2. We're at 14, so we'll make 4 to 8 number 1, buy 29 to 01, and 21 to 25 for buy 2. Pick up this area right over in here. On the sell side, 20 to 24, number 1, 27.31, sell 1, 3 to 7, sell 2. Idea is that we'll have a trading range pause day today. Gold got clobbered. Remember the $4 billion sale last week? That takes a while to work its way through the market. And it usually produces follow-through selling, which it has. We are headed lower. The break in the market right here, 62 to 58. So we'll come right inside. 59, 61, sell 1. 64, 66, sell 2. On the buy side, 53, 55, buy 1. 49, 51, buy 2. Euro is lower because we raised interest rates. You can get more money on your money if you invested in the United States. Sell the euro. Okay, we're in the September contract now. So numbers will look a little different. You got a break here at 12.28. We're at 12.18, so we'll make 12.25, 35, sell 1. 12.50, sell 2. On the buy side, 112 even, buy 1. 11.75, buy 2. This is the September contract. You should roll. Crude oil, too much production, too much supply around the globe. And that's fundamentals are too much supply. That means prices have to go lower to encourage demand. So here we are, 43.77 is a legitimate target. So 44 even, 44 and a quarter, buy 1. 43.50, 43.75, buy 2. Let them get stops below 43.77. On the sell side, 44.75, 45, sell 1. 45 and a quarter, 45.50, sell 2. Okay, big picture stuff on the E-mini. Or as big as we can make it, right? Okay, right here, this break, 24.05. You can just see we've got that low right there. We've got a couple of highs that come through. So 24, 24.05, probably pretty good structural support. And we have these lows here at 12 to 13. So 24.05, 24.12 is probably where we've got pretty good support today. The selling is that Trump is under investigation for obstruction of justice. And if it wasn't that, it would be something else. The bureaucracy, federal agencies, everybody's out to get him, and or at least slow him down as much as they can. So right here, we're look like we're pointed lower. I'm going to put a question mark at 15, but 10 to 12 will be buy one, and then 4 to 6 will be buy two. On the sell side, I'd like to get it done a little bit higher, but 21, 24, sell one, 29, 31, sell two. Okay, we'll take a bit to get everything up and published. I'm going to get busy on that. Got to write up the E-mini still, so I'll be back with you as soon as possible.